here, drummer with GK Rhythm Section. We are just at Sonic Vista Studios in Ibiza, having a break from some sessions we're working on. And today I want to talk about these things, the Evans Level 360 drum heads. I've been sent a set from the lovely people at Evans D'Addario to review and share my thoughts on. So a bit of background about the head. It's kind of like a revolution in the way drum heads work. Evans have been developing this head for a few years now, and the idea is that it's to sit on the drum perfectly 360 all the way around, and this is the same with newer drums and especially on vintage drums where obviously the wood can bend over time. So that's the whole idea. It fits perfectly, no sort of rock or wiggle, and I've been using them a few weeks and it's been brilliant. Using the ST dry heads on the snare and the G2 clear heads on the toms, and the first thing I found when placing them on the drum, there was no rock or wiggle. It's just obviously something you've got to be careful of with drums, different heads and different drums, getting the lugs in the right place and getting the tension tuned evenly. There was none of that. The drum breathed better, and I found there was more tonal range and there was more sort of range in the tuning and the pitch, especially on the sort of like on the floor tom, because I have mine really low me tuning, so I like to really hear a growl, and you could get that, and sort of stuff like I always find live or in the studio, because I have it right on the edge where it's tuned, it can lose its edge and start to flap or whatever. So there was none of that. It was totally level all the way. I found with the heads was it didn't take long to get a pitch tuning wise. I literally put the head on, finger tightened it, went round with the key, and I had a pitch nearly straight away. And then when I fine tuned it, there was hardly any overtones, which was brilliant for someone like me in that kind of situation where you've got to be on the ball with changing heads really quickly if it's a hectic studio session, whether it's one head or reskinning the whole kit, or even in a sound check situation live, whether you're a drum tech or a kit player. These are absolutely brilliant. They take absolutely no time to get sorted and then get that pitch going and get tuned and ready to go. Summarise, this is a total no-nonsense, straight out the box, tuned up, good to go drum head. Like I say, anybody who's in my situation where you've got to be really quick, changing a head or reskinning a kit, whether it be live or in the studio, they really are ideal. There's no messing about. And say if you're a beginner at drums and you're not quite sure how to tune, they're really good at getting that pitch instantly, which can really help with learning how to tune a drum. Another thing I found with them is they last longer. I go through quite a few snare heads, especially whether it's routine and recording. I have my snare tuned low. That's probably the reason why. And I haven't gone through half as many in the past few weeks I've been using them. So I'm really impressed, and I'm really looking forward to continuing to use these drum heads. So thanks for watching, and you can check us out at gkrhythmsection.com, check out news, sessions, tours, photos, our show reel, all that sort of stuff. Cheers.
Hi, my name's Will Contagiris. I'm a session bass player, just out in Ibiza at the moment, doing some sessions. Been out for about 2.5 weeks now. I got sent some strings by D'Addario to sample while I was out here. And so far, I'm using 45 gauge string, some medium lightweight kind of classed as. I find that gives me the right balance between the kind of low indie stuff and the more solo-y stuff that I like to do as well.
Bring me to my knees, you make me testify. Ooh. You can make a sinner change his ways. Open up your gates, 'cause I can't wait to see the light. Ooh. And right there is where I wanna stay. Ooh, your sex takes me to paradise. Yeah, your sex takes me to paradise.
The first thing I noticed about the strings is that, like, sometimes when you change your strings, you get that kind of cutting feeling on your fingers, but these were really smooth, really easy to play. The tension between each string is equally balanced, so you get the same kind of feeling when you're bending a string or slapping a string on each string. So it's pretty impressive. So all in all, they're pretty amazing strings. They're probably one of the best sets of strings that I've ever recorded with, so I'll be definitely using them again. So if you want to check us out, GK Rhythm Section, it's gkrhythmsection.com, or Twitter is @GK Rhythm Section, and we're on Facebook as well, GK Rhythm Section.